Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. You are not in love. Ladies and gentlemen, 87.752% of the things that you do inside that current situation that you're in, that you qualify as love, is something else. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to introduce you to the concept of Hollywood inspired love. We have always thought that we were in love, but what we were in love with was ourselves and how somebody else inspired feelings of goodness in ourselves. The question is, what is love? When they ask you, are you in love? Why and how do you know you're in love? A lot of us start to go to verbal professions of love. I love you. I love you not. Oh, he gives me flowers. He gives me nuts. Oh, he takes me on fine dining. He takes me nuts. She holds my hand and is kissing. He holds me nuts. Oh, we look too good together. He gives me gifts. She gives me gifts. She posts me on social media. Today, we are going to go into these love gestures and we're going to track it, when it became a thing and the origin through which it came. Verbal profession of love. I love you. I love you back. I love you more. Aww. That's the audience. Verbal professions of love only became a thing in the mid-20th century. For those of you who did not go to school, mid-20th means 1950s and above, which means that before the 1950s, it was normal to love somebody without actually always trying to profess the love in front of verbal professions. Where did this thing come from and when did it become a standard? It became a standard when Hollywood decided it was a standard. So movies and the love movies that you watch manage to program you to always expect somebody that loves you to always verbally profess that love because his actions or her actions were not enough reminders. They would have to verbally remind you of love. Right now, you think that is a normal thing in a healthy relationship, but it only became normal because of movies. That's number one. Number two, flowers. Some of you right now cannot do without flowers in a relationship. You have to take flowers. You have to give flowers. It would surprise you to know, or not surprise you, that flowers only became a thing in the 20th century, right? Less than 100 years ago. And it came from England and France. It did not come from the whole world. It just came from England and France. Are you guys going to say that before flowers became a thing, love did not exist? So when you think about, oh, I'm in this relationship and I'm not getting flowers, and you use that as an excuse to question the realness of that relationship, just know that you are questioning the realness of your relationship from a tradition that is less than 100 years old. Fine dining date. Oh, he does not take me on fine dining date. We don't dress up and go to date. So therefore, maybe there's no love in the relationship. So what you're trying to tell me now is that you have set standards for your love based on a tradition that is less than 100 years old and came from France, only France and the United States. Only France and the United States are less than 100 years old were experiencing love, in your opinion, because you don't do enough fine dining dates. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where all your expectations come from. Hand holding and kissing. She does not hold my hand, she knows the kiss, right? Where did this come from? It came from the 20th century, and Hollywood was what made kissing and hand holding in relationships a thing. Which means, in your opinion, if you think that because you're not holding hands enough or kissing enough, so therefore you may not be in love, you are indirectly saying that had it not been for Hollywood, had it not been for the past 80 years or so, nobody else would have been in love because there was no hand holding and there was little kissing. Couple photography. Oh, we look good together. We went and take pictures. Oh, we don't take pictures enough. So therefore, there's no love. That came out in the 20th century from Europe and US. Chocolate and gifts came in the 19th century and it came from Cadbury, Britain. Yes, gifts given in relationships became a popular thing from corporate marketing strategies. A company and a bunch of companies decided that, you know what, we need men who just came back from wars to start buying gifts for their spouses and whoever it is they're dating. And so they promoted in ads and marketing strategies the culture of gift giving to your spouse. Back in the day, people did give thanks to whoever they love, but it wasn't like a tradition of culture. It wasn't like a measure of love. And it could be anything. It didn't need to be bought. It could be just random stuff. But the actual culture of buying gifts and chocolate and all this romantic stuff in a relationship only became a thing in the 19th century. And it was a marketing strategy. So when you base all your love on that, just know you might be good and all that, but just know it was a marketing strategy and you're probably living one right now. The last but not the least is the social media declarations. This one is barely 20 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, they don't post me. Oh, they post me. It's from just a few years ago, right? And that is the only thing that has global culture because of the digital nature of the spread, which means it originated from somewhere else, but it spread so fast in terms of expectations because of the digital culture. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a couple of you guys who actually put this as your minimum standards in relationships. You sat down and you thought about minimum standards for love, something as deep as love. And this is all you came up with. This is like 80% of what you came up with. Things that have been less than 100. Are you trying to say that love did not exist before the 20th and the 19th century? Are you trying to say that our forefathers did not love our foremothers because they were not doing all of these things? And this is the reason why it is so easy for you to fall in love with the wrong person. Because when you focus your attention on these things, which are basically representations that were either influenced by Hollywood or companies, when you put your focus on them, it reduces the focus that you have to put on other things that show an appropriate measure of love. If love is your real concern, you will look at how people treat you. You will look at what they can give when they don't have to give. You will look at how they kind to you and how they treat you when you need them the most. Your mind would shift, but no, you decide that Hollywood is where you want to get your standards from. Ladies and gentlemen, what is love? You feel what I'm trying to say? Just because you have flowers, just because you took nice pictures that look good for social media, and just because you're getting gifts from this person, does not mean you are in love. It means that you are capable of being love bombed because you have decided that this is your metrics for deciding if somebody loves you. They will play to the gallery, and that's just how the game is. Listen and learn. Look for the things that actually surround, inspire, center true love, and stop focusing your attention on things that have been introduced to your life for profits, and now you use them as your minimal standards. Serious but not too serious podcast.